the Belfast ferry terminal. See you there.
Hi folks, we've just arrived at Stena Line Belfast, so we're now waiting in the queue ready to board the ferry. Our ferry leaves at 7:30 this morning and we're so looking forward to getting on board.
In terms of facilities here at the Belfast Stena Line terminal for the Scotland ferries, we have the foot passenger terminal up here, and then we have all the lanes for the vehicles travelling onto the ferry. The first lane here is for passengers who require assistance. The next two lanes are the premium lanes, which get priority embarkation, and then the final lanes for everybody else. The first thing we do when we board the ferry is head straight to the Stena Plus lounge. The Stena Plus lounge is a private lounge which is available to all passengers for a small extra charge. Use of the Stena Plus lounge is included for those with the premium fare. Alternatively, access can be bought at the cost of £22 per person whilst on board. Benefits include complimentary snacks and refreshments, newspapers and magazines, and a dedicated waiter service. To ensure a relaxing atmosphere within the lounge, please note that kids under the age of 8 years old will not be permitted. Let's explore other areas on the ship. The Barista Lounge is a coffee shop located right next to the Stena Plus Lounge on deck 8. It offers seating at the centre here and at both sides. There is a small gaming area right next to this, and then the next zone is the Pod Lounge with games consoles available for the kids to play. There is a free cinema on board. Then the Truckers Lounge, both with relaxed seating area and a small canteen. Then below on deck 7 we have the Taste Restaurant. And the promenade deck on each side. There's also some vending machines for those handy snacks. The Huga Lounge is available for a small fee for those wanting the ultimate in relaxation. Happy World, which is a children's soft play area. Stena Shopping is up next. Followed by the bar at the front of the ship on deck 7. The pet lounge on board is a new addition and can accommodate up to 10 pets. This is a great addition for those who do not want to be separated from their pet during the crossing. This is the pet exercise area. Let's say goodbye to the Port of Belfast.
Bye bye Belfast.
There is also a large open deck on each side at the top of the ship on deck 10. Also on deck 10 is the spa and the 2 suites. We have always enjoyed our sailings on the Stena Superfast ferries from Belfast to Kinryan. Now, let's get off this ferry. We're in Scotland! Let's start the journey from Kinryan to Gretna Green. Only 101 miles to go.
Hey everyone, so we're halfway there. We've arrived in Gretna, so we've stopped at the outlet village for some retail therapy.
Yeah, shopping time. Caledonia Park is an outdoor retail complex with over 50 different shops. Johnny said he was going for the shopping, but realistically, I was only there to see all these beautiful doggies. Let's get back on the road. Next stop, Newcastle.
Hi folks, so we are in Newcastle. We are staying in Mal Maison Hotel, and we have a room with a view. That is the Millennium Bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, Millennium Bridge. So we were really tired. We've been awake since 5 a.m.
Yeah, when we got to the room, unfortunately one of us had a 3-hour nap.
Well, yeah, that was you. I had a 30-minute nap. So we've taken some footage of our room, so we'll give you a bit of a tour of the room and a separate video, and the link will be somewhere here when you're watching this one. And it's been really comfy so far.
Yeah, with good air conditioning. So yeah. Now we're just gonna head out for a spot of dinner. Let's go.
Morning folks, well it's morning where we are. We are up in Newcastle. So last night we went out to the Picture and Piano Bar, which is located just near Mal Maison, for a meal, which was really tasty.
Yeah, it was really nice.
And afterwards we were so stuffed after our dinner and a few cocktails, and we didn't really want to do very much, so
your fish and chips was massive, and although my pizza was quite thin, but it was really nice.
Yeah, I had really basically a whale on a plate, I think. So after dinner,
so after dinner, then we'd seen that we're situated right on the river here in Newcastle. I think it's River Tyne, isn't it, Johnny? And obviously right in front of the hotel and where we at last night is the Gateshead Millennium Bridge. So we literally just went to there and sat.
It was a really nice evening.
There was a lovely breeze coming up the river. It was just a really pleasant temperature, wasn't it?
Yeah, so we just sort of sat on the Millennium Bridge and just sort of watched the road go by for a while, and then made our way back to the hotel. And as the evening went on, the Millennium Bridge obviously gets lit with lights and things, so it was quite nice to see from the window of the room.
Yeah. I went to bed pretty much straight away. I think you'd stayed up for a bit.
Yeah.
And then this morning we got up quite early again to sort of beat the rush in the breakfast, which I think we sort of achieved more or less.
Yeah, it's quite a busy hotel, this. There was quite a few. We sort of went down about 8:10 for breakfast. Normally that's early for most people if they're on a trip. And we sort of like to try and go early because obviously films what they have on offer and things like that. So it's always off-putting whenever you've got the camera out and there's people trying to get their breakfast.
Yeah. I only ate from the continental selection, and I found the granola was really good. It had a lovely rich yogurt with it, and even the wee bits in it. It was just really, really nice. It was amongst the best I've had.
Yeah, and I just had cereal toast, and then I had a couple of poached eggs and bacon, which was nice. Although one of my poached eggs was overdone. So now we are going to get packed up and tidy our room, and then we're heading off to the Metro Centre. If you've been following along in this vlog, I wanted to start my Christmas shopping early, and I didn't really get a full sweep
Not very
yesterday.
much at Gretna, no.
Yeah, so we want to go to the Metro Centre and see if I can pick up a few items, because my little niece, it's her birthday in a couple of weeks, so I need to get her a present, and then make a bigger start in my Christmas shopping. I
Yeah.
know, I'm a bit weird, but I want to be prepared.
Yeah, so we've heard the Metro Centre is quite big, so wish us luck. After some retail therapy, we headed for a quick spot of lunch before making our way to the Newcastle port, which would ultimately take us to Amsterdam. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to be notified the next time we post a new video. See you in the next one.